Hello and welcome to this wisej.net tutorial on ColumnFilter. First we're going to create a simple data grid view and fill it with data, and then we're going to add a column filter to the data grid view. So let's start off by creating our data grid view. We'll go to the toolbox, search for data grid view, and there we go. I'll go ahead and click on edit columns. I'm going to add 3 columns, all text box columns, and click OK. We'll go ahead and save that and hit escape. And now let's go ahead and add some data to this data grid view. So let's go to the page load event, and let me paste in some code. So this is just a couple of simple for loops that will create some rows with ITG, Google, and Microsoft. And we're going to be filtering this middle column here, the one with ITG, Google, and Microsoft. So let me go ahead and run that so you can see what the data looks like. Here we go. You can see ITG 0 through 4, Google 0 through 4, Microsoft 0 through 4. So that is our data. And we're going to be filtering on this middle column, column 1. Okay, let's go ahead and add the extension. So I'm going to go up here and click on Manage NuGet Packages. We'll go to Browse and search for wisej column filter. There we go, wisej4 column filter. We'll click Install, Apply. Okay, so now if I go back here and I go to the toolbox, I should be able to see the column filter. Yep, there it is. I'll click and drag it into my project. And now we have this column filter. So let's go ahead and configure it. So I can click on it and click over here to see the properties. You can see the image source is an icon search, which is fine. We'll leave that as is. I'm going to go ahead and add a filtered image source. So this is the image that it'll show when the column is filtered. So we'll just do a simple checkbox. And the other thing that we need to configure is the filter panel type. So if I click over here, we can see we have a simple column filter panel and a where column filter panel. I'll show both of these, but we'll go ahead and do the simple column filter panel first. So we'll click on that, and now our column filter is all set up. I'm going to click over here and attach it to column 1. So if I click here and go to Edit Columns, I go to column 1, and I scroll all the way to the bottom. You'll see there's Show Filter on column filter 1. So we're going to set that to True. And now you can see that the magnifying glass icon has appeared. So we'll click OK. Next, let's go ahead and run this. Here you go. We can see we've got our filter. So let's click on this. And you can see I can select. So for example, if I deselect Google and Microsoft and click OK, we see only ITG. If I select ITG and Google, I see ITG and Google. Right? So that's our column filter in action. So if I click here on column filter, I can switch the filter panel type. So I just showed you simple column filter panel. Now let's go ahead and see where column filter panel. So let's save that and run it. And this one looks a little bit different. It looks like this. So I can do something like equal to ITG and click OK, and then it shows me only ITG. Or I could do something like not equal to ITG, and then it shows me Google and Microsoft. And then note that again, it's showing this check mark here whenever it's filtered. Okay, that's the end of this tutorial on the wisej.net column filter. Bye!